What's up, guys? This is NLW bringing you another Epic World 6 video. Before I get started, be sure to watch my video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit up the notification bell, follow me on Twitter at RisingFlame2011. Check out my latest videos. I do a playlist, and be sure everything I just said. It does help out a lot. I always appreciate support and feedback. So, we are in the kind of another one of those end of an era kind of things for me. Like with Gran Turismo, I've been playing it since I was maybe just 3 years old, so 19 years. It's going to be about the same time for the Epic World Series from 2014 up to now, 2024. This will feature the last of the builds that I have made. And then what I will do is I will make one big video on Epic World 6 as to share every single build that's here, even the really small stuff. I'm just gonna kind of skim over, talk about my experiences with the Epic World Series, and just kind of show you guys what started it and how it's gonna end. So here we are, back here again. So a lot of the 5 new builds are gonna be off this way. It is like 1 a.m. and I'm tired. So, this really is the end, man. This is hard to believe that my final build has happened about a week ago. And I'm going to show off those 2 things first since they're so close to one another. There is the patrol boat, there's Mesprit, and there's the other ship that I was talking about. Now, clearly right here you can kind of tell what flag this is. This is Finland. I believe it's Finland. But I was pretty sure Finland's flag was not blue on the outside and white in the middle. I was pretty sure that it was white and with like the blue cross and the stripe down. I'm pretty sure that's what Finland's flag was. So, but that's what was in the build, so I did it anyway. But gosh, I'm so tired. But I'm pretty sure that this is not how you make the Finnish flag. I got this little patrol boat here. Oh, it's not really a patrol boat. I wanted to make a patrol boat, but I went with something just a tad bigger. It honestly really wasn't that much bigger than this. It was a little smaller than this. The reason why I made these 2 is, well, I mean, I had this here, and I thought maybe having 2 of these would add, like, make it, like, it's like a docked area for, like, boats and ships and whatnot. I just felt like making them, honestly. There's not really a big reason why I wanted to make them. And mainly because this area was really, really empty. So I wanted to add stuff here. But 2 cool little boats and ships and stuff. And I think it looks really nice. Now, here's Mesprit here. If you guys know about the Lake Guardians from Pokemon, of course. Mesprit is my favorite of the 3 Lake Guardians. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much. Don't you hate it when you want to record a video and you're just so tired? Well, that's me right now. By the way, this video was not planned tonight. I guess I just wanted to get it done and out of the way, so that way I can prep for the entire tour of everything that I've made here. But Mesprit is my favorite of the Light Guardians trio. Not really a specific reason why. I guess Psychic type is one of my favorite types. I guess. I don't really know. And I think there is a lack of pink Pokemon. Lickitung and Licky Licky are two of the other ones. And Slowpoke and Slowbro. But as far as legendary goes, I believe Mesprit is the only one that has like pink in it. I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't really gone over every single generation. I know a lot about 1, 2, 9, 5, 4. That's really about it. I know about half the regions, and that I've really have been studying a lot of. But I think Knights really started the trend of statues in the air, with like Jirachi, Celebi, and Mesprit, and Knights, of course. But I think Mesprit's a really cool Pokemon, in my top 25 favorites. I almost wanted to make it like Mesprit was like the captain of this little group here of boats / ships and stuff. I thought that would be pretty funny. But no, I decided not to. If I would have maybe had 2 more, one over there, maybe one right there, then maybe I would have done it. But again, I chose not to and kept it simple. So that's kind of this little area. I didn't really have much to really talk about with these. Just felt like putting here, military is interesting to learn about as well. Anyway, that's that. So next up is the final racetrack that I decided to make. One that I was very uncertain about making because I've tried making this racetrack and I've had no success up until now. I am sorry about all this yawning. When I do my final video of Epic World 6, I will do it not as late in the night. But here it is. This is Autumn Ring, and it turned out way better than I thought. This, like Midfield and Trial Mountain, Tokyo, Monaco, and other tracks, this was one of those tracks where I was really not feeling so great about it. Until I started really digging this really nice shape. And yes, I did use an image as usual with all the other ones. This was probably the hardest part right here, trying to figure this out, because the sweeper, the little circular turn, well, it's not really a sweeper, it's more of a almost like a roundabout in a way. It goes over, because it's like a little there's like a little bridge that you can see on the actual racetrack in the games when you go down this way. So making this was a bit of a challenge, and trying to put multiple rails to where it's not weird, where the rails don't even go up. This was definitely a challenge, and I will say Autumn Ring was probably one of the hardest tracks to make out of all the ones that I made. Autumn Ring is not one of my favorite tracks. It's kind of in the middle. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. It's in the middle. It's about average for my liking, and I mean, it's kind of similar to Maple Valley and Forza, but I will say about Maple Valley, that track is a little, I would say, just a little harder than Autumn Ring. But if I really had to choose between the two, it's a difficult decision. Yeah, Maple Valley was actually pretty easy for the most part, and the AI wasn't super quick. As Maple Valley was one of my most dominant tracks in Forza Motorsport 2. I wish I would have been able to dominate more, but the handling physics in Forza are very bad. But in Gran Turismo, not really. They're not really awful. They honestly feel so good when I get in a car in GT. It feels so great because we all know that Gran Turismo 4 is my favorite video game of all time and my favorite video game series of all time. But I will say Gran Turismo does have its ups and downs, and there's tracks that I hate, but there's tracks that I love, like Apricot Hill, and tracks that I hate, like Cape Ring. Oh god, I hate that track. I don't even like talking about it, it's so bad. It feels like it takes forever to get around. And it's like almost 5 miles in length. It's almost 3 minutes per lap. I would never make that track on here, mainly because there's no way in heck I would make it. Autumn Ring, I think a fun little track to make as the final race track to make from GT. Now, if I had to say the most improved racetrack, it's gotta be. I would have to say Rome. Now, the reason why I say Rome is because if you've seen the other one on Epic World 5, which I did show it in my playlist there, it is nothing like this. It is that piece right there is really, really like out of place. It doesn't even look right. But this turn, these first couple turns here look way more accurate on the track map. This is a little better, but I think what I could have done is maybe removed a couple of these and made it longer, because I'm gonna be honest, these last 2 turns, they are definitely a little longer than this. Other than that, Rome is probably the most improved racetrack here. Grand Valley is much also improved as well, but I wouldn't say it's my most improved. Route 5 is definitely improved as well. Apricot Hill is definitely improved. There's a lot of improved racetracks, but I have to give that title to Rome. But Autumn Ring, the final one, and I put orange concrete to represent the colors of one of the many colors of autumn. Very delightful color. Orange, one of the colors of the leaves, pumpkins, pumpkin pie, candles. It's a color for many things, and it represents Autumn Ring very nicely. And the iron or gray concrete, I just didn't feel like fit. So I know it's got guardrails and regular walls, but I kind of went a little festive on this, because fall is not my favorite season. Spring is my favorite season. Fall would be my second, and then winter, and then summer. I'm not big about summer. But I think it looks nice, and this design turned out much better than what I thought. And I did have a couple issues running into Red Rock Valley Speedway and the Indy Road Course here, because I kept making just a couple minor mistakes, but was able to fix it and get a great result, honestly. Like, these last 5 builds turned out better than expected. But that covers Autumn Ring. Fun little track, I guess you could say, to cap off the racetracks. I'm gonna grab a minecart because I wanna ride my little roller coaster, because now what is possibly, it is the biggest thing here, and I am highly impressed by that I was actually able to do this. If you think any of these other builds are impressive, like the castle, the wedding Gardevoir statue, the desert temple, the amusement fair over there, then this is nothing compared. This makes those ones look egregious. Not to say any of those builds are bad, because I worked really hard on all of them, but you guys are about to see probably the greatest statue I have ever made in Minecraft. Yes, it's better than Prince Dreamer. Yes, it's better than all the Pokemon statues. It is literally the class of the statues here. It's better than any statue that is physically here. Now, this statue is so good, I am going to go to the video, hide hand, hide paper doll, and hide the HUD. You guys are about to be absolutely mind blown that I was able to do this. And even myself was very impressed. And this statue gave me a lot of pain and problems. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the final build on Epic World 6. I cannot believe I made that. I am tearing up a little bit. Not because of how amazing that statue is, but this is going to be the final time I will ever be showing off a build in any Epic World, because Epic Worlds 1, 2, and 3 are gone. 2 was corrupted. 1 lost its save file. 3 was lost because my cousin deleted it to make space for his game. 4 was corrupted. I still have 5, but very grateful that I still have it, because that got corrupted because of the fuse blowing up. And then we have this. What a way to cap off this series. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my favorite Pokemon champion from my favorite region, from my favorite generation, Iris. I even made this little platform down here just to give you guys an idea. This statue gave me so many problems that I almost did not want to do this. This statue was probably, next to Prince Dreamer, the hardest statue to make. The reason is, first of all, I really had to look hard for a spot to put it. Second of all, this dress gave me a very hard time. There isn't like feet, but that is because the image that I copied this with did not have it. This is her sprite in the versus screen when you are getting ready to fight her in Black 2, White 2. Now, I do not have Black 2, White 2, I have Black 1. And she's in the game, but you don't fight her in black. You fight her in the white version, which I don't have the white version. I also found out a while ago, not today, obviously, like a few weeks back, that Reuniclus is a white's exclusive and you can't get it in black. But yeah, this statue gave me a lot of fits, and the fact that I built this is incredible. It really shows off just how good my building skills really are. I have come a long way. I go from building a tiny little stone house with barely anything inside to being able to build something like this, or that, or the amusement park, or the castle, or an entire town. There's just so much. Comet Observatory, the pyramid, and the pharaoh. Like, there is so much that has come a long way. Like, I remember the first day I played Minecraft and never imagined being this good of a builder. I never thought it would ever happen. I really didn't. And I was waiting for a perfect time to use this island because, let's be honest, I never was going to use this island. But I had to. I wanted to put it over there next to, like, by the castle and the water park. But the biggest problem is this dress right here. You can just see how far down it goes, and it went underwater. And I knew it was going to be tough, and this was kind of one of those worlds where I wish I had a mountain nearby for something like this. The hardest part for this build was definitely this dress. The hair was also very difficult. Trying to figure out the purple concrete and the obsidian and where it all goes. That was very stressful. I'm very proud of this build. This statue is 4 blocks taller than Gardevoir. They are so close in height that you could barely even you can't even tell that Iris is just 4 blocks taller. It's so hard to see it. And I mentioned this on my Twitter just a couple of weeks ago that I was going to build Iris, and I found probably the worst image to use this for, and I was able to build this. Back in my first years of playing Minecraft, you would not catch me building something like just even a statue. Like, you would never have caught me even building that little, like, Daisy and Rosalina statues. You would have never have caught me even making those. Like, I just never could build great things like those. And my building has come a long way since I've started playing Minecraft back in 2012. It's amazing. It's just amazing what this series has come with. The Epic World series is truly unlike anything else. And I'm going to say this right now, you are not going to find a series like this anywhere else. I may only have 181 subs, but I'm being legit. You are not going to find anything like this anywhere else. I have yet to see, like, all of these statues only came from images. There are absolutely zero Minecraft tutorials on building any of these statues. You're not gonna find this anywhere else. Like, you really aren't. A lot of this stuff came from my imagination. A lot of this stuff came from videos. Like, this rainbow was a cute little idea. The initials you're not going to see anywhere else. This little TNT block that is actually very accurate, you're not going to see. Like, this series really has come a long way. And it is sad to see it come to an end. I thought about making Epic World 7, but that would just be a compilation of my favorite builds. You know, the claw machine, the retro arcade machine over there with Space Invaders, even an airship. Like, I have built some amazing things over the years, but this world definitely is the best and truly one of a kind. You will not find a series like this anywhere else. Trust me. Who's gonna take the time to build all of this stuff that I made in just less than a year? Like, I was going crazy knowing that I still wanted to keep expanding and going onward with this. Like, I really thought after Prince Dreambert I was done. Like, I thought I really was done making things. But I just kept going and kept making things. This world truly means a lot to me. The whole series from 2014 to 2024 has really had a lot of defining moments, a lot of fun moments, a lot of interesting times, and overall, just, it's amazing what I've been able to do. It is really sad to put this series to an end. I will maybe come on here just to look at memories and think to myself, I really built all of this stuff using YouTube videos, pausing block by block, and using images, pixelated images, and having to squint my eyes for dear life to make these builds for you guys to see. Because when I mentioned that Epic World 6 was going to be the last one, I really meant that, and I went all out on this. It is going to be difficult to not see another Epic World and to not see me build another thing here. There were a couple of spots that could have been good building placements, some a little to others. This spot right here could have been one where I covered up that cave and really haven't bothered going down ever since. There could have been at least something there over by Prince Dreambert and, Plus Minen, there was a good opportunity there. This back corner over here would have been fantastic for something, but I did not do that, and I never did. I don't know why, but I just really had a hard time finding builds that would be good over here. It was difficult for me because I was running out of ideas really quickly, because there's only so much you can do, honestly, and as a pro Minecrafter that I am, lots of experience in PvP battles, lots of survival and creative experience, lots of building experience over the years. Is it safe to say that I am an amazing Minecraft player all around? I won numerous amounts of PvP battles, and I've built some amazing things over the years, and you're not going to find it anywhere else. I think Iris was definitely a perfect fit to go out on this series. However, Iris was not the last thing I built. It was that little boat that I made was the final build. Although I think I should have had Iris being the final build because Iris is my favorite champion, from my favorite generation, from my favorite region. Unova all around is just my favorite from Pokemon overall. Victini from my favorite generation. You know, I'm just so happy with what I've been able to do. But that's going to wrap it up for the Epic World Series. So the next video for the Epic World 6 series will be a full world tour. We've got a lot to cover. And I'm going to enjoy sharing everything with you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming along with this long journey. Even though I didn't start YouTubing until 2020 or 2019, the Epic World Series started in 2014 with just one arena, one treehouse, one little treehouse, one fishing dock, and one house with an in-stone wall surrounding it. And now it is time to say goodbye. If you guys did enjoy the final Epic World 6 video before the world tour of it, because that one will be exciting and we'll give you guys an insight on everything here. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit up that notification bell, follow me on Twitter at RisingFlame2011, and also check out my Blue Sky account. It's at WeVileTheGoat, DaGoat. I wish I could change that to something with Victini or Jirachi, but I can't. But my name is Flaming Star. Flame for Victini and Star for Jirachi. And we're going to end it here, right in front of Iris. Next up, the Epic World 6 finale, the World Tour. Be sure to check out all my YouTube videos. I do have playlists. And be sure everything I just said. It does help out a lot. I always appreciate support and feedback. And with that, stay tuned for the Epic World 6 World Tour. This is NLW saying, catch you guys in the finale.